Hi, Gemini. Welcome back. So, Gemini, this is going to be your June spiritual reading. We're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on the overall Gemini energy, I got some really interesting messages. And the first card out, by the way, is your card, which also happened on the weekly live that I did on Sunday. So, your energy is coming up strong, right? And it better be because it's your birthday season, you know? But I got the Flintstones in my head. I don't know if some of you watched the Flintstones or you did as a kid or you got Flintstone vitamins or you're hearing the song because they gave me the song in the town of Bedrock. So random, right? And then they also gave me a picture of the snowman from Frozen. So I don't know, maybe you have small children, maybe you watch cartoons, maybe some of that holds significant to you. If it doesn't, don't worry, it's a general reading. It's almost like revisiting your childhood is what I felt. And I honestly can't remember yes I do. The spiritual reading for May talked about really going through and processing generational traumas. And so now we're in the month of June, I'm getting all of these like childhood images and cartoons. And so some of you have done the work and you're, connecting with your inner child during this time frame, feeling more like yourself again. They kept showing these smiling faces. So getting back into your more positive light energy here, Gemini, I feel is what's in store for you, okay, during your own birthday season, which is beautiful. But yeah, that's kind of what I got. So let's get into the tarot cards and see what else we have going on. Like I said, I got out your card when I was talking earlier, and it's the card of Gemini. So this is you being you. You're curious, communicative, perceptive self, feeling like yourself, feeling in your wheelhouse. So if you've been feeling a bit out of sorts, if that eclipse gotcha, and if that retrograde is still holding on to you, I feel that there's an eclipse in that energy, so to speak, especially as we get towards the end of June. Because this is you getting really clear on what it is that you want and who you are, and kind of feeling yourself. Because another image that they showed me was someone, I'm going to do the actual hand gesture. They were like going like this. Also, I don't know if like you like to dance or something, but, or, when you're alone and you're getting ready and I don't know, something about loving thyself. Okay. Which Gemini's been getting a ton of self-love images and messages in the readings, but this is you getting clear what it is that you want, making some decisions about your life. If you had been putting things on the back burner or going back and forth, I feel like you're going to get really clear and make some decisions right as soon as this retrograde passes. It can be also like a little bit of a restless energy. So Gemini, you know better than any other zodiac sign that your mind needs to be immersed for you to not go into the energy of overthinking, anxiety, and fidgetiness or restlessness. So this is like keeping your mind immersed in things that maybe spark your interest, that make you a little bit curious, something you can learn something new about. I feel that energy coming in for you as well. So we're going to get a law of attraction card out. Then I'm going to get a guidance card, and I'm going to save the guidance card to the end to see how it connects with the reading, and that's there, so we'll keep that to the end. This says, I envision more and act less. As you take the time to find images in your mind that are pleasing, you will more often achieve vibrational alignment with all things that you desire. From that alignment, you will experience more inspired ideas and assistance from others. Inspired action is very satisfying and extremely productive. So this is, having a vision, getting that clarity, making those decisions, finding things that are pleasing in your mind, in your environment, and getting into alignment, and then letting that alignment show you what the most inspired action to take is. Sometimes when we make decisions, when we're in the dark or when we're in a low vibing energy, in a bad mood, it doesn't always pan out right. But right now, I feel like Gemini, you're going into this space of having a clear mind and clarity and feeling more like yourself. And so that's a great energy then to see what you feel inspired to do and then go for it. Okay, so I got this song in several different readings on the Sunday Live, but I can hear it coming through again. It's Gypsy for the millionth time. I don't know why they keep giving me that song, but specifically just this one lyric. And she says, lightning strikes, maybe once, maybe twice. So, take that for what you will. Lightning strikes, maybe once, maybe twice. So you have, and what we're going into now is the headspace. Where are you at in your headspace? Then we're going to look at your emotional self, what's going on there. Then we are going to look at the spiritual picture, all right, to put it all together for you. So you've got the Death card, the Palace of Coins. I don't want that many cards. Wow, okay. Well, I only meant to get 3, but you know, I'll take it. A Death card, Palace of Coins, the 4 of Swords, Queen of Wands, the 6 of Coins. No, this is the 8 of Coins. And the King of Wands. So I'm happy to see, Gemini, that you have done some shadow work. Maybe you weren't happy that you had to do shadow work, but I feel like that's kind of what the preceding energy was all about. But that part has come to a close. Now it's time to get some more rest and to start getting more inspired. And I don't feel this is in regards to love, but it could be any area of your life. But I feel you're actually being guided to be more expansive in your thinking. Who are you outside of a relationship? Who do you see yourself as or envision yourself as an independent person? Take relationships out of it altogether. Where do you see yourself? Okay, and where, if at all, are you allowing relationships to hold you back from that? All right, so I feel like that's kind of the perspective that Geminis are needing to question or look at during this time frame, the bigger picture. Because there's a lot of inspired action coming through. There's a desire for more action, a desire to kind of make some decisions about your life and to build off of that. Some of you are looking into different investment opportunities, work, career. You know, where are your passions at? How does that make me feel? If it's not career, then things that you can pursue that make you feel good about yourself. Because I think that what you're really trying to get at during this time frame is building up this ideal life for yourself. You know, some of you have already done that, but you're needing to infuse more passion into it or bring more passion into it, okay? So say you've already had some really big accomplishments, you're pretty comfortable with where you're at, then this is the time to start to infuse some new experiences into it, okay? Because our souls are always craving growth. And that is for a reason, because without growth, we diminish. We die. So we're always looking for experiences and ways to grow and contrast almost so that we can expand, right? So some of you have already experienced the contrast, which would be the unwanted, the shadow. And now it's time to go into the light, Gemini. And that's what this eclipse energy kind of brought in. And now it's time to see the brighter side of things and where can this go? You're starting to see possibilities as opposed to boundaries. You know, you might have some active dream state going on that's kind of showing you the way. or maybe getting downloads if you meditate that are showing you the way towards your passions. Don't negate that. Follow that. Because there's more to be gained here. For some of you, there's more money that is possible to be made, you know. But it's not always about money. There's also more time and energy here. There's also a sense of fulfillment. And that's really what you're searching for. You know, the money is just a byproduct. The fulfillment is really where it's at. That's what you're really looking for. So let's go into the heart space emotionally. Where are you at there? Just 3 cards, please. That 3 of Swords. That came out for Scorpio too, and I can't not notice that Scorpio is out here. So some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. But it doesn't have to be. I've got lots of zodiac signs here. And this is more about you, not them. Let's see. Oh, I still got too many cards. All right, so 3 of Swords, the Empress, the 3 of Cups, the Judgment, Temperance, the Page of Coins. Look at this. Look, the other zodiac signs are going to be mad at me because I only did 3 cards, but I keep getting all these cards out, Gemini. So this is your birthday season. I'm going to go ahead and read them, but don't be mad if you're a cross watcher. I didn't mean to get this many. This is something that is really beautiful, being born out of a tough situation or heartache. Y'all have been through the shadow. Things that you had to do work around, that there was karma around. But out of that came something new and beautiful, which is a new beginning, a new you. This is the Empress. And in this depiction of the Empress is usually a pregnant lady. But in this depiction of the Empress, she's actually holding the baby. So to me, that denotes that Gemini, you are actually going to witness the birth of a new you or a new emotion or something that really sparks your passion during June, or towards the end of June for some of you. But the timeline will be different for all of you. Emotionally, you just want to see things come together. I feel like you don't want to be confused, you know, and definitely sticking to your guns when it comes to some sort of decision that you've made on an emotional level. Because this is very strong-willed energy. This is like, okay, I know that I am worthy. I know that I have potential. I know that I am more than my titles. I know that I'm more than just someone's partner, or I know that I'm more than what people tell me I am, you know, like that. Some of you really want to be freed from titles, or some of you a commitment, but it's like wanting to be free to be this like free-flowing energy as opposed to being put into a box, right? And that's what makes your heart sing, is to be able to be your free-flowing self, Gemini. And some of you are going in that direction, right? There is a chance emotionally that you may reconcile with someone that has hurt you in the past during this time frame. But you're going to have to make a decision around that, okay? So the retrograde loves to bring up past issues. Doesn't have to be an intimate partner, but for some of you, it's a past intimate partner. Others of you, it's family, friend. But it's kind of up to you as to, do you feel that that's going to contribute to who you've become, or do you feel like that's going to pull you backwards? So really make sure that you are asking yourself those questions if you're in that group. Now, not all of you is that going to be the case. For others of you, it's just this sense of belonging, is what I'm hearing, to oneself. You know, like something new coming out of something old. And it's helping you to make a decision that's more in alignment emotionally with where you see yourself headed in the future. it almost feels like a great release, you know? And almost kind of like feeling that. Some of you are feeling that energetically, and it feels good. It's like you're letting yourself off the hook, if that makes sense. So let's see where this is headed spiritually. Just 3 cards. 8 of Wands. 6 of Swords. The Ace of Coins. So extra. 10 of Pentacles. Gemini. Shoot, this is a great reading. So things are moving forward. Look at you. That, you know, something that seems like it has a little bit of potential actually has a whole lot of potential. Okay? And it could be within an idea or an inspiration you get around work, finances, or money. But it could also be around a relationship. But I think for most of you, this is just like an idea that started as a seed and it's growing, and you're kind of getting evidence of the growth during this time frame, and is helping you to move things forward. There's this energy here, Gemini, of broadening your horizons. Broadening your horizons. Not being afraid of what's ahead of you. Instead, being excited about it. Ready to grab some opportunities, and opportunities presenting themselves in your environment. I think that's why you don't really want to be held down by titles or other people right now, because it's like when these opportunities pop up, you want to be able to grab them without having to explain yourself or, you know, or to justify your actions. Not saying that you don't, some of you have a relationship partner and you honor them, but you're also learning how to make your own decisions and that to be someone outside of them. So they're giving me a specific example, which I try to veer away from in the general readings, but I guess I'll give it in case you resonate with it. There's some of you that have been like in a committed relationship, and you started to define yourself as their spouse, wife, girlfriend, whatever. And in the process, you kind of lost who you were, not intentionally, but that's what happens when we're in long-term relationships. Sometimes we start blending with the other, and sometimes it's hard to see ourselves anymore, okay? And some of you are getting to this space where you want some space energetically to be more of who you are as an independent person outside of that connection. That doesn't mean you want to end the connection. That just means you want your own autonomy. Now, some of you do want to end the you'll know. It's not about that. It's just about finding one's autonomy. Okay? And for my Geminis who are not in a relationship, it's kind of still the same message. If you'd always been typecasted as a certain way, you don't want to be typecasted anymore. You want the freedom to change. You want that autonomy, you know, and I feel like you're getting really clear on that. And it's actually pulling in some really beautiful energy that's helping you to be more genuine, to be more authentic, to move things forward, and to grab some new opportunities, which is really beautiful. So, Gemini, I just kind of feel like that is where you're headed right now. And it feels peaceful to me. You know, it feels a bit playful. I think that's why I got all those inner child messages, right? It's like kind of be playful as much as you can, because first of all, it's your birthday season. So yeah, there's that. Second of all, you tend to be more in the flow when you're in that higher vibration of playfulness and tapping into your humor and your wittiness, because Geminis are very witty, and especially when you're feeling good, and do some things that make you feel good about yourself, because it's all about that autonomy. Autonomy. So, let me grab some Osho Zen cards real quick. See what they had to say. The Creator. Yeah. And then the Burden in the reverse. So some of you are finally letting loose of something that was really burdening you, that maybe you did some shadow work around, trying to break loose of that. And the way that you're doing it is to like immerse yourself into this other area of your life. And what is that other area of your life? It's something that makes you feel like the creator. Control. Autonomy. It's exhilarating. It gives you passion. That's how you know it's in alignment with you. Right there. So let's see what the guidance card said that I pulled at the beginning of the reading. It says, memories. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. Remember the happier moments with your loved ones who are here in the spirit world, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have for one another. This is so interesting because I got the word diamonds in the Aquarius reading. Some of you, if you have Aquarius in your chart, might want to also check out their reading from Sunday. But this might be a time where you're remembering the happy moments because you're in a happier vibration, right? So sometimes when we're not vibrating high and we think about the past, it has the ability to really suck the life out of us. But when we're feeling good and we can look upon the past, it often just adds to that good feeling. They call that nostalgia. But sweet memories coming in as well, which would be expected with this retrograde. So I love that. I love this, Gemini. I am going to leave it there. Zodiac signs you might be connecting with during this time frame. Could be another Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius again here, Leo, Aries. This makes me think of Virgo here. But it could also be Capricorn. Those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing, and I felt Aquarian energy. But it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you want to catch me for more fun stuff, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram, link down below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube. The only authentic official links I have for Facebook and Instagram are the ones listed on this channel. Please do not follow any other links that are not listed on this channel. There's a lot of spammers going around the tarot community right now, okay, guys? But feel free to click on them from here and follow me over there, as I do go live and do videos there as well. Also, if it resonated, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you like my style, you can get it for yourself on my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com, linked below. The You versus Them readings will be out in the next round, so stay tuned for those as well. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so in the About section. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Gemini, and until next time, my friends, namaste.